here we are, with milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. A very odd game name, but I've seen it on Steam, and it looked interesting. I've been meaning to play it for a while, generally. So let's get into it. Walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me, here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm a bit in a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walked past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse below, blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ahaha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure of that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door down. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside there. But there was a bag of milk I thought I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table. Watching me with its unblinking eyes, I stare back, nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? The bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf, in a store, or on a table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame, leaving the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward the room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After engulfing me from head to toe. The creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The other creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised many times, stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin, and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then, the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. That is wild. What was that? I got like a whole anime intro, and then I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. That's weird, though. Can we not talk about that intro, though? Okay, so this girl's going to get some milk from, it looks like, well, like a generic 7-Eleven. And they get the milk. They already look paranoid. Immediately. They come home, and I don't know, they're like paranoid about what could be so much behind a door in the room. You know. And like, is this like a form of schizophrenia by chance? Or like what? I mean, this will definitely have to be something I'd have to research later, but this is interesting. Like a form of paranoia to the point where you think there's like, I don't know, like, because I mean, think of like Schrodinger's cat, for example, right? You had the idea of like, okay, well, what if it's dead? What if it's alive? Only to realize nothing drastic happens. It's like paranoia of something drastic happening. And that's interesting. It's like walking up to a door. I mean, there's like a door you don't know, or maybe it's a door you do know. And from that time you're gone, anything could have literally happened. Like your house could have been robbed. You know, someone could be hiding in there now. Someone could have went in your house and killed someone in it, and you know, stuff like that. And then the ultimate paranoia of that, but then constantly thinking of that which that's a form of like overthinking completely, but in drastic terms and measures. But the other thing though, the creature, oh, you say you'll never drink milk again. That's interesting. Like, is that a form of schizophrenia on its own? Because it sounds like, okay, she got the milk, it's on the table, right? But then she feels bad because she's like, talking about, watching her without eyes, and then she feels bad about the fact of bringing it from the most safest place in the world, and then bringing it to an unknown, terrifying place. Thinking that the milk, or the, whatever has feelings, which it don't. It's just over paranoid with thinking that an object has feelings, or a liquid has feelings. That's interesting to think about. Anyway, Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment sick, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I would do anything just to stall for a little bit more time. A smooth, protruding red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides. To my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep that I want. It's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by, in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Hey, Hello? Cool room. Why is there a sink in the room? Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know you're only supposed to meet once per day, right? What? Oh, that just seems like a bad thing to say, man. I mean, at least the tough one sounds a bit more sarcastic. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Okay, so I get what this game is doing now, immediately. It's trying to torment the player by saying mean things to someone that's already, like, suffering. That's unfortunate. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. I mean, unless it's set, like, satirical sarcasm and they're just kind of playing back and forth, I don't know. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Okay, so I guess they're kind of playing back and forth, I guess. I mean, it's obviously the pills, but I'm just gonna pick... what I do know is there are different endings, so... By the way, you're the one that's useless. Oh no, what? No, can I go back and see what the other one has in store? No. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel the tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not expected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face and then we'll decide what to do. What character am I playing as? Like, who am I? Like, am I her thoughts or something? I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me, in the mirror, also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my head. 2 squared by 2 squared. 2 by 2 squared. A square squared. A square pyramid squared. A pyramidal structure cubed. A pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something after all. I was able to buy milk, you know. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Am I like a friend that doesn't understand? Throw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Then what do you think? I can't be sure about anything. And you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. What does that mean? Dejected. I reach out from the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away with the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. Yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running from the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above, rather its rearing claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No. I've had enough of talking. Man. I don't know, I guess maybe I'm like someone that lives there too, or maybe a relative. I don't know. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. I mean, it's good to chillax sometimes, I don't know. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, but it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Carefully extract the thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind, either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes me look bad. I don't give a...
Oh, I was just trying to work out if I give a darn.
So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really. There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone. If you have a reason for that. You didn't have a reason for that, did you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Finish my thoughts or else. Once around the room, there are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. What were you thinking of writing this book? You should know better than anyone else. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. If I can make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All of the things should stay in their places. That's it. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside of a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. Oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games with movements, you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. Sounds so fun. Is this what the game's going to turn into? I don't know. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. You want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? That's interesting. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? That's a fair point. Don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden asking for help for a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. What? Look down. I look down after a moment. A small ball of light warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Is that a firefly? Yeah, I guess it is. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. It's time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. One down, let's look for the others. Oh my god, we became a point and click game. Okay. Why is that doing that? What's my sleeping bag? It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... I gently slam my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. No, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Look at my laptop. I haven't touched it in years. It's so covered with a layer of dust, thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. What? Engineering, calculator, 3D. Okay. Like, you could do anything with that thing, man. I mean, like... so much fun stuff to do. Yeah, I did before I started entering the web. Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay, here's the situation. Oh my god. This is Groundhog Day or something, man? Is that what this is? I imagined it. So what next? Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I search for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. It's like a cipher. I need to crack it. I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment. After that, then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some reason, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. What should we click next? There's so much. Radio. Yeah, we're gonna leave it on that. Let's see, actually no. Interesting. Yeah, let's check out the umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunder clouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that I can do that without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. You'll only catch a cold and be unable to fly. Alright, let's continue searching. I doubt it. Why'd the music get ominous? Come on, man, it's just the box. Chill. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about it. What's inside? Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Okay. Sure, man. Oh man, what do I do now? Maybe this? It's not easy to get out of here. Did you think I was trying to escape? I wasn't trying to... Do they have vines? Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around, the leaf smell of dust and cardboard, and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Aren't you listening to me at all? No, see, why would it only give me that option? Because I clearly remember them saying, let's not touch anything or move anything. Look at the book. It's my sketchbook. Half of these pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. What? Is it like it expires or something? You draw that really? Why? Hey, don't look at me like that. Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? By what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Instead, so you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another. Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. What? I mean, I guess like, you're kind of right with it being a string of actions that are being... But why would you turn it into a decision to make? Okay, well, what should I do first? Get the book? But how would you get the book without asking? Unless, well, no. Matter of fact, you bought milk. You can get this sketchbook yourself. You lack empathy, is that my fault? No, it's not really the case. I'm clearly some kind of character that doesn't care that much. Unless I'm that creature with the long claws, I don't know. I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Okay, let's not go there. I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Why? Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room. It makes all the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can still only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait. No. Okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook... God. It's still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? There's a smart one here, you tell me. Next time don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Can you close your eyes again? Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything in that past should stay in that past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. Barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. And the wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious. You made me so scared. The firefly blinks. It flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some more time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Okay. We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. This is a long game. I've been here for 47 minutes recording this. Well, probably a little less than that, but... I don't know if anything's going to get cut from the video. Okay, so whenever I click on it, it doesn't highlight anymore. Other than the radios, for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any cuts in the video. Because there's a lot to this. There's a lot of reading. A lot of reading. Let's check out the lights. Are you serious? What's wrong? It's just about it. Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they'd purposely want to lower their self-esteem. No, see, I mean, you know, the lights, the males of fireflies glow brighter than the females, so theoretically, maybe the female fireflies would be attracted to the lights. And and they'd swarm around them. So, in this case scenario, you're wrong. Check out this. I turn my eyes towards the inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. The God, that's a tongue twister. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel. It is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about my personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Your usual notebook pages, glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's only the kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage of side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a busyness-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Let's continue searching. Finish searching. No, I'm not gonna finish searching. Are you kidding me? I gotta see everything else. Look down at my school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Well, what's inside your bag instead? Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did, and I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understand my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. Well, the rooms were never really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated though, yeah? Remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got in the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. I remember. And does that even matter? Okay. Good. I look in my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window, glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself at the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you will go blind? I spent months memorizing the location of every item in the room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. look down and see that small insect is crawling up towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess the firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens after it gets inside. It buzzes for a little while, and then it goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Alright. I think we're going to end it here, because it's been 54 minutes recording this, and then I'm going to wrap it up, and hopefully it'll be a little bit shorter. Probably won't. Anyway, thank you all for watching for now. Let me make sure I can save game. Okay. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. You know the deal. I'll be making another part of this for sure. So, until next time. See you all later.